Hello YouTube. Today's morning coffee thought's a little late, I'm sorry, but it's brought to you by Caribou Coffee. I'm here at the Joplin Petro. I'm going to tell you a story. So, about 18 years ago, I remember I was laying in bed and a friend of mine called, a friend that I've known since high school. And he was crying. They had found his niece. She had been kidnapped, raped, and murdered. Those of you who know Springfield, it was a story about the gal that was rear-ended on the overpass there at exit 88. If you're going to the TA or Loves there. And he kidnapped her, and they found her 3 days later. And I remember the TV was on at that point. Why is that significant? Well, I'll tell you. So we talked for a minute. I asked him what he needed, and he told me, and I'm like, you got it. I was there for him as a friend. And I remember there was one of those morning news shows was on TV at that time. And I hung up the phone, and they were talking about, the TV news was talking about that show, Big Brother or something like that. And I remember just sitting there on the couch, just kind of in a daze, like just completely, just like, wow, And I was looking at that news show talking about this other TV show, and it just seemed so insignificant. You know what I mean? Like nothing in that space mattered at that point in time. Now, I didn't watch the show in the beginning. I was never a big fan of those type of shows. But there are people that completely get engrossed in a TV show like Big Brother or Survivor or American Idol, something like that. And they get so involved emotionally. For what? You have the stir of emotions. For what? How insignificant are those things if you're dealing with a tragedy in your life? If you're dealing with something bigger? If you're dealing with a family member dying of cancer, or you're dealing with the death of a loved one, or your house just got caved in by a tree. How insignificant is everything that's on TV and social media? Think about that for a second. There are people that are literally engrossed in everyone's lives, especially here on YouTube. That don't realize how good they have it in their own lives. If you've got a beautiful family and a nice car and a good truck, and you work for a good company, and everything's going well for you, where is this discontent coming from? That you have to be engrossed in everyone else's lives. And in the end, in the final end game, if you're dying on your deathbed, are you really going to think about the things that you're engrossed in right now? Are the things that are upsetting you right now, are they that important? Are you going to be on your deathbed going, oh, this YouTuber did this and that YouTuber did that, and I can't believe that person on that TV show did this, and I can't believe that he said, that she said, that they said. No. You're not. You're not going to think about that kind of stuff. Do you want to know how insignificant all of that is? Go outside, especially for you drivers that drive out west. Go out in the middle of nowhere. Pull over in one of those truck-only rest areas and look up at the night sky and think about how insignificant we all are. But yet people lose sleep. People get angry. People have power over other people simply because they exist, simply because they say things and they do things. And in the end, when you're dealing with real life tragedies and issues, it's all insignificant. It doesn't matter. None of it matters. So why should it matter now? If it's not going to matter on your deathbed, why does it matter now? You have people willing to shoot other people over words, over pride. How crazy is that? You have people willing to kill each other and go to war over religion, over difference of opinions, over the color of their skin. For what? What is the meaning of our existence? That's the true question. There's a picture bigger than ourselves. In the end, for me, YouTube is just a hobby. It's just for fun. Maybe I can inspire and educate a little bit. I don't know. But when you deal with a tragedy, the thing that will get you through is attitude of gratitude and the friends and family that you surround yourself with. The ones that will be there for you on your deathbed. The ones that will be willing to take a bullet for you. We are all insignificant. There's not one person more important than the other. And all the little squabbling that you see on social media, all the arguments you see on Facebook, all the he said, she said stuff on YouTube and all the social media platforms, doesn't matter. None of it matters. What matters is you and your happiness. Gratitude is the key, is the root of your happiness. Think about it. When I was sitting in a hotel room with a $10,000 repair looming over me, the only thing that kept me in line from just losing it was I was grateful that I had the hotel room. I was grateful that I had the means to pay for the hotel room and the repair. And I was grateful for the friends and family that were trying to show their support to me. And even then, that whole experience wouldn't have mattered had I had that phone call saying that someone close to you has died. Or somebody close to you has cancer. Think about how insignificant all the stuff that stirs up your emotions are right now. Think about that. Thanks for watching.